You're very passionate about your beautiful, bulky, textured art yarn spinning. But let's say you need a fine single for some reason. Does that mean that you have to go out and source a whole new wheel that can be optimized for lace weight? No, absolutely not. The Majacraft Lace Kit is designed to work on the Aura wheel, and the lace kit is optimized for a very high ratio and a very low tension that allows you to get plenty of twist in your singles. I'm Jennifer Johnson with Whispering Pines Farm. My husband and I raise a beautiful flock of soft Shetland sheep, and I'm also an authorized Majacraft dealer. And I'm committed to holding inventory of the entire Majacraft product line here on the farm in Western New York so that you, the hand spinner, don't have to wait to spin your dreams. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found the information helpful, and you can help me by clicking on the like and subscribe buttons beneath this video. In this video, I'm going to install the lace kit on my Majacraft Aura Spinning Wheel and then spin some very fine singles from our Mrs. Hughes. So let's get to work. We'll get that lace kit installed and start spinning up some beautiful fine yarns. So I'm here with my Aura wheel, and right now it is installed with the standard setup that comes with the wheel, which is the wooden jumbo bobbin and the Aura hybrid flyer. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove those two parts. And with the Aura, it's the same premise where you just can treadle to thread off the parts. So there goes the flyer. And the jumbo bobbin. You are also going to be installing with your lace kit the high-speed whirl. So when you order the lace kit, you get the fastest whirl that they make available and an Allen wrench. And I will post the ratios here for you to reference on the Aura wheel. So we're gonna remove the drive band, the green drive band, and then find that grub screw. And put your Allen wrench in there, loosen that up, and remove the Aura whirl that connects with the drive band. And then you want to make sure that your grub screw is not sticking into the inner diameter of the hole where the shaft is going to go in. Look for your flat, and there it is right there. Line that up with the grub screw. And now I'm just going to tighten the whirl. Tighten that grub screw right back up until you feel the grub screw seating on that flat nicely. And as with any of the whirls, you want to do it nice and tight. You want to make sure that's really, otherwise you'll get a rattle or a chatter or whatnot. There's 4 grooves on the high-speed whirl. I'm going to put it on the second slowest. So the largest one gives you the slowest speed and the smallest one gives you the fastest. So I want to start out on the third. Actually, I'm going to start out on the, well, I'll leave it there. We're going to start on the third and just see how things go. All right, now I'm going to install the bobbin. So the lace kit bobbin has a fat core and a smaller diameter flange. There are 2 holes on the bobbin. Those line up with your pinholes on the Aura wheel. You can see those 2 pins there. So you just line those up perfectly. And then we install the lace flyer. The lace flyer has all ceramic lined inserts. It also has a smaller flyer bar to work with the smaller flange bobbins. So it's, totally optimized for lace weight spinning. Treadle that on. Tighten it by holding on to the high-speed whirl and then just nudging your flyer. So there's a little bit of play there, so the bobbin may rattle while we're spinning, but that doesn't really make much of a difference. So now the next adjustment I need to make, I'm just going to send these through. I should use an orifice tool, but I can very easily just send it through all the guides. The next adjustment we want to make is we want to reduce the brake band tension as much as we can, because you want low tension when you're spinning lace. So there's a few adjustments we can make. One is we can make sure that this lever piece is all the way down. The other thing that we can do to reduce the tension is to move it to the smaller whirl. Now, there's only one band option on the drive wheel, but we can move it to that second groove on the bobbin whirl. So there's some tension, but not a lot. I'm going to be spinning with some wool from Mrs. Hughes. Now, in my prior video, I was making a lock spun yarn that was very bulky, very textured. You can see the locks are the coiled locks sort of are standing out. So it's very bulky. What I like to do is ply that with a very fine single, or maybe a 2-ply. We'll see what I end up doing here, just to give it some structure so it's easier to knit with. So I'm going to spin up a very fine single using the lace kit on the Aura with lock spinning Mrs. Hughes's fiber. So let's give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. I do feel like she's grabbing on pretty hard. So there's one last adjustment we can make, and that adjustment is with the Allen wrench. I'm going to loosen this and bring the head down ever so slightly. So let's give that a try. With the art yarn spinning, you do want a fairly high pull, high tension, because you don't need to add as much twist to your bulkier, more textured yarns. But with a lace weight, you want pretty much the opposite of that. All right, now you can see my brake band is just hanging very loosely right now, which we'll address that in a second. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the largest brake whorl just for now, just until we get our adjustments back on track. So I'm going to take up the slack ever so slightly. Let's see what that does. I think we cracked the code. That is a lot. So I was a little bit anxious trying the Aura with the lace kit because I know how the design is, and it does, that is suited for that real strong pull. But just with adjusting the head so that it's a little, lower, there's not as much tension on that black bobbin band. It feels like I'm spinning on the rose right now. It feels like it was suited for lace. So that's great. So I have lace kits in the shop, and they're all wood bobbins, so they're all designed with those little pinholes, like I said, for use with the Aura. And I will put a link below in the notes for the listing for the lace kit, and you can go ahead and get that and use that on your beautiful Aura wheel.